Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to TMP Finance, where we make long and short-term investing simple. Today we're going to take a look at the NASDAQ and at a bunch of stocks that have some crazy price action. These are stocks that are breaking out or are looking to move up very soon. You could be placing trades as soon as tomorrow, so watch the whole video and let's get straight into it. Today on the NASDAQ, we're looking at an increase of 0.63%. Although it's not a lot and it's not an overly bullish day, this still gives great confirmation that the bulls are still running strong. And why do I say that? We were in a bit of consolidation in the past couple months here, but right as today, we were able to break out of the upper resistance line over here. And from that, not only are we getting a breakout of the resistance line, we're also getting a push of our upper Bollinger Band. That has always been an extremely bullish sign, especially coming down and touching the lower band, rejecting very strongly and moving up to the upper Bollinger Band. Great sign there, and I love to see that the bulls are still in control here. And we're still looking for a new blue skies all-time high territory over here. So I want to look for a price target of about $24,900 in the short term, right below our $25,000 psychological number there. And I think that's going to be very great. A great trade of 5.6 risk reward ratio with a stop loss at 23,812, which is right below the low of today. But today we also got some interest rate data as the Fed talked at 8:30 a.m. and that's very apparent with this massive candle here. The results of that, there hasn't been a cut yet. It's going to be rediscussed next week on the 17th. And we can expect to see some more market moving data there. But regardless, I think that we are still, everyone can agree that we are going to get a cut. Is right now it's just a discussion of whether we're going to get a cut of 25 basis points or 50 basis points. If we get a cut like 25 basis points, it's probably going to be very bullish, as it's still a healthy cut for the market to maintain. But then if we do get a cut of 50 basis points, then a lot of people are going to be wondering if there's something wrong with the economy, and you might get a little bit more of a bearish move there. But right now, there's a 90% chance of the 25% basis point cut and a 10% chance of the 50. So odds are that bulls are still in favor. And yeah, that could be seen very soon, so next week. But right now, for today, there's still a lot of great day trades that you could have been taking for the NASDAQ to take advantage of these nice moves here. One of them is very simple. You're looking for a break of the resistance line that we were forming all of yesterday. You're having your take profit right at the previous high, right at the top of the range, and you have your stop loss right at the swing low. And then as we start to move it up, you could trail up as well, having it right below break even for the day. And then you could have taken another trade here right at 8:30. This is perfect market manipulation. That's just typically what happens at these high impact or high volume areas like 9:30 or 8:30 when we do have news. You could have purchased right at the candle open and then just let your position run all the way up till we're in the green somewhere and then taking profit. But there's a lot of trades to be taken there. But speaking about trades, I want to take a look at all these stocks here in the NASDAQ 100. All in the green here, aside from Broadcom, which is I'm still going to consider in the green because we were up like 20% within the past 5 days, which is absolutely fantastic. But right now, the NASDAQ is moving up absolutely fantastically. We have NVIDIA that's breaking out. You have ASML that's breaking out, TSM that's breaking out, and one other stock. I mean, it's all revolved around the same chip stocks that are looking to break out. I think it's going to be AMD. All these chip stocks are breaking out, and I'm expecting AMD to be breaking out as well. I like to see when there is a bunch of confluence within the market. You have confluence of bullish activity within the NASDAQ, which is the tech sector. You have bullish confirmation within all these other chip stocks here. So AMD, I want to see AMD move up as well with them. If AMD doesn't move up, that's not a very good sign for the company. But right now, there is really no reason why it shouldn't be moving up. So right now, what I'm looking for that confirmation, for that bullish buy-in, is not just a break of this resistance line here. If we just take a look at the 50-minute chart, we can see that, I'm just going to zoom in here. As of yesterday, we have this other resistance line that's kind of just for the short term. We were able to break out of that, and you can see as soon as we did, we started to change the direction of the market. We started just consolidating instead of having this downfall over here. Right now, if I want to see some bullish confirmation, I want to see a nice strong break of 156.46 or 156.50. That's going to tell me that the bulls are in control. Right now, one thing that I did like about today is that we were able to close the gap here. So that is a good sign that the market's not going to have any holdbacks as we continue moving higher. But right now, if we do break above that 156.50 level, what I'm looking for is having my stop loss right at the low of today. And I'm having my take profit all the way up at about 178 to 179. And that's going to be a fantastic risk reward ratio of 16.4. Let's take a look at another stock here, also in tech. I want to take a look at Tesla. Tesla, we've been placing some crazy trades on as of I want to say late June, early July. We're currently going 4 for 4 for our trades. Just on Tesla alone, we made about 130%. And I think this is going to be another trade. I think we're going to go 5 for 5 here. What I'm seeing is that Tesla was in a bit of a downtrend here. We were able to break up, not with a lot of strength, but today marks that strength that we need to see those higher figures in Tesla. You have this huge breakout of this 360 level. And right now what I'm looking to do is have my stop loss right at the swing low and my take profit at the next resistance zone, which I think can be apparent at 415. So this is where we're having a lot of the touches for the candles here, a lot of wicks and a lot of rejection. So I think catching a profit there for a short-term swing trade could be very, very nice. And you could look to get a upside profit of about 14% with a 3 risk-reward ratio. So a lot of great trades to be taken for Tesla as well. Let's take a look at CrowdStrike over here. CrowdStrike, I've been saying that this is my baby. This is exactly what I want to see be breaking out. I think CrowdStrike has a lot of upside here. And let's just take a look as it stands right now. We have approximately, and let me just see here, we have approximately 25% of the upside. CrowdStrike is always making all-time highs. It's one of the biggest companies when it comes to cybersecurity. And again, always making those all-time highs. I want to see that trend continue. And right now, we got a breakout of not just our previous resistance line here that we had a false breakout of. If you were to draw another line, another resistance line here, including the false breakout, we have also broken above that. So that's great confirmation to me that we are looking to go much higher. What I'm doing right now, I have my stop loss trailing the support level over here, and then I also have my take profit at a new all-time high. Again, it's always making new all-time highs. If you want to get something a little bit more, if you want to call it safe, you could be looking for a take profit at about $4.98 a share, right before that $500 psychological level. You will start to see a bit of rejection at this level as well, but I think ultimately within about maybe 4 or 5 months, we could get up to about $540 a share. So that is my outlook for CrowdStrike. So if you haven't got into that, it's not too late, and there's still a lot of upside to be made. Let's take a look at Berkshire Hathaway. And Berkshire Hathaway has played out exactly as I expected. Yesterday, I said that this was the bottom of this higher low sequence and that we would be getting a bullish rejection from this point on. So right now, if you did buy yesterday, as we did, right now we're looking for take profit at about 560 a share. That's based on Fibonacci. And that strategy has worked very, very well for me. Right now, you have your stop loss right at the low of the swing here. And we're currently moving up a lot, 1.39% today for Berkshire Hathaway, which is quite a substantial day for Berkshire Hathaway. As we can see here, even in this bear market here, we don't fall too fast. We also don't rise up a whole lot at one time. Typically, sometimes you have these very good bull markets. But right now, I want to see consistency. That's going to be key when it comes to Berkshire Hathaway making new all-time highs. And again, just because this is holding a lot of Apple or stocks that are not too hype now, it doesn't mean that Berkshire Hathaway is going anywhere. Even if Warren Buffett is, going to retire from Berkshire Hathaway, this doesn't really affect it. You have a whole team of asset managers and of traders managing Berkshire Hathaway for Warren Buffett. And then you also have Berkshire Hathaway in the top 10 stocks of the NASDAQ 100 as well. You have analysts that are better than you and me back in the NASDAQ. So if they believe in it, there's a very good chance that you should also start believing in it as well. And everything matches up in my own analysis. So I'm going to say that this is a great stock to be buying now. And we can look for some new all-time highs as Berkshire Hathaway always does. It's beating the NASDAQ pretty much every 10 years. And I think this is going to be another case of that. But that's pretty much it for today. We are currently beating the NASDAQ by 800%, specifically, and I'm just going to see here what I have written down, 802.67%. 570% of that is from stock trading alone. 232% of that is from trading the NASDAQ, just the index itself. So if you're interested in learning all these positions I'm taking and how I'm currently crushing the market by an extraordinary amount, come take a look at that link in my description. You're going to get all the trades I take in real time, including take profit, stop loss, percentage risk allocation. You're also going to understand my analysis in real time, and you can also ask me questions and get free one-on-one sessions as well. So if you are interested in leveling up your trading game, come take a look at that. But that's going to be a wrap for today. I will see you tomorrow to finish off the week. So until then, I'll see you. Happy trading, stay safe, and then yeah, later y'all.